you want the money, if you gotta make it, you the only one and don't nobody else believe it, then tell them to beat it and watch you achieve it. Say it if you want. I want the money in the cars.
Yo, Sergeant Tibbs here from GoWhereHipHop.com, and I have the privilege once again to be sitting next to none other than Grammy-nominated artist, Mr. Trey Songz.
Yeah.
So we're here, and you know, this is an exciting week for you. We got Ready on the way next week, September 1st.
Yeah.
So I was wondering if you could give the viewers out there a little insight into the creative process towards the end. You know, can you tell us about the finishing touches you put on Ready before it was ready?
Well, you know, the finishing touches were very essential because the finishing touches have been happening since the beginning touches. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've actually probably made Ready 4 or 5 times. Towards the end, you know, we had a June 30 release date, and I actually went back in to create more music, and that probably changed, was the beginning of the last phases. Then we went into put Anticipation out, which gave me a whole nother vibe. And you know, the end process was basically just making sure the album was cohesive, because we got so much music and it's so dynamic. The sequence was very important, so sequence was probably one of the most important steps of the album.
Wow. So yeah, that's perfect. You know, I heard Fabulous jumped on there at the very end for Say Ah.
Yeah, he jumped on the day of mastering. So crazy. Like, and much respect go to Fab, because that was the day, that was the week that his album came out, and it was the day my album was being mastered. So had he not jumped on that song, which is probably one of the hottest club records that's gonna be out next year, might not have made the album, or it would have been like 1 minute and 30 seconds long.
Yeah, so you know, we also got to talk about Successful.
Yeah.
You know, that's the new version's out there now. You and Drake, of course, hooking up again. Can you talk about you know, how that came about another this time around, and you know, the video you guys just shot in Toronto about it?
Well, shout out to Drake. Successful is actually going to be on his retail So Far Going as well on the 15th. That's dropping. But the version we just shot is the one we shot the video for, and you know, it's actually ironic that we have a song entitled Successful 3 years after us meeting and doing Replacement Girl and doing records like mixtape records over Dre beats and records entitled Underdog, and then you know, our success rising at the same time, and us being at the peak of our games with this record out is very, you know, I don't even know the word for it. It's dope.
Yeah.
I'll say something simple as that.
Yeah, it's a big record. It's one of the records of the year so far. It's only going to get another push now towards the end of 2009. So, so lastly, you know, we got I wanted to ask you. You're the perfect person to ask about Twitter. Twitter is becoming a phenomenon, you know, affecting culture everywhere, especially in the music industry.
Yeah.
And so we were curious about how instrumental Twitter is for you in expanding your fan base.
Twitter has been a way for me to speak directly to my fans. You know, 2 years ago, if I wanted to put a record out, I had to send a white label to a DJ, and the DJ, multiple DJs, and they would play it in the club, and they would have to test it, and I have to wait for them to play it. But when you get the record to the fan directly, there's no middleman. You know what I mean? They get that music, and then they know exactly how you feel in situations. If something goes wrong in the media, if something's misinterpreted, you can instantaneously get it out there that, bam, this is what really happened, this is what it is. So I love Twitter, man. It's actually worked wonders for me. Anticipation was pushed through Twitter, 30 to 40,000 downloads within the first 24 hours. You know, so I'll say Twitter has done wonders.
Exactly, and I mean, it was driven home for me when I saw you as a trending topic. I think that was when I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So
my fans hold me down too. So shout out to my followers, TSMB, TTU, everybody that follows the kid, baby. I appreciate all y'all.
So yeah, any other parting words for the viewers where they can follow you more closely?
Ready, baby. Trey Songz album is in stores, or you know, I'm sure y'all pretty fast, so it will be in stores.
Oh yeah. It'll be in stores next week.
Yeah, so check it out. It's in stores September 1st, baby. Actually, August 31st. I moved it up a day just so I could be, you know, in competition for the Grammys.
Oh, yeah, that's
nice.
Perfect. Yeah. That's perfect. Well, yeah, we wish nothing but success for you.
Thanks,
hopefully
man.
you get another Grammy nom there.
Yeah.
So
hopefully we take one home. Go where, baby? You know what it is.